Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot Advice and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for you today. Whenever you come across this message, keep it in mind, take what resonates, flip rolls if you have to. And thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, for subscribing, for hyping the videos. I appreciate all the support and keeps these videos coming. So let's see what's going on for Pisces today. What do Pisces placements need to know today? Okay, let's see what we got going on. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, Six of Cups. So a bit of nostalgia, reminiscing. You could be, now this could be where, you're just coming across old photographs, watching old videos, okay, in whatever the context. Bumping into someone you haven't seen in a long time, spending more time with childhood friends or maybe siblings with this energy, spending more time with your kids with the Six of Cups. But it can also be an energy of nostalgia where you could be thinking of someone or missing someone from your past, however that resonates. In terms of energy, it talks about light, joyful, carefree type of energy, okay? So let's see. Current situation, we have the Nurturer of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups. I know there you go, it'll focus. So this is the Queen of Cups in the current situation. So there is a focus on motherhood, children, nurturing something or someone. Could even be a pet for some of you. It could be, that could be the focus today. A new pregnancy or a new child or a new pet. A new something to love, okay? Or renewing your love for something with this energy. All right, in the challenge position, we have the Two of Cups. Why is this a challenge position? Is it someone trying to contact you, trying to talk to you, that there may be some history with? You're not sure if you want to see them, talk to them. For others of you, this is just talking about the fact that this is a one-to-one dynamic, and there's distance between the two of you, or you might have to cancel a date, or you might have to cancel whatever plans you had with a loved one, a friend, because of external circumstances. And that could be why this is showing up as a challenge. On the mind, we have Justice. Libra energy, a decision to make, an important decision to make. Could also talk about legal situations, legal wins, legal action, a contract or commitment of some sort. Now, for some of you, in day-to-day terms, this could just be it's time for you to renew a contract. Are you going to renew it, or are you going to go somewhere else? Or renew your insurance? Are you going to renew it or go somewhere else? It could be that kind of energy. In the foundation here, we have the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, for some of you, I do see someone kind of giving you attention, affection, expressing interest. It can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be professionally speaking. But I'm not sure it's something you want or welcome. I don't know if this is someone you have history with already, and it's like, I don't know if I want to go down that road again. For others, this is a friend that's trying to talk to you about dating, and you're like, don't know. For others of you, it could be someone, a neighbor, someone in your community. But I feel like you just see this person as a friend, or whatever you see him as. It's nothing romantic, but they may be expressing some interest in you at this time. If it's a work or business situation, your boss could be tapping you on the shoulder and going, Pisces. Well, I don't know if your boss is giving you unwanted attention or inappropriate attention. I don't know. But this could be someone trying to come to you with some sort of proposition. Let's talk about this. And it could just be that you're just not interested. For some of you, I feel like been there, done that, got the t-shirt, I'm not interested. And that could be how this is playing out. Okay. There could also be some sort of victory in terms of custody battles, child support, getting a schedule agreed with an ex, or, something like that. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Coins, and this is an energy of growth, cultivation, nurturing, right? You've been investing in something. You've been developing something. Now, for some of you, this is yourself. You've been developing yourself. So you're hearing from an ex, because isn't that how it goes? That's your test, right? And it's like, you're going to go back or not? Because this is someone who's very charming, don't get me wrong. But this is saying, well, you've been down that road before. How did it end? Do you want to do that again? Because chances are that's what's going to happen again. Again, if you go back to someone from the past, there's going to be the same thing from the past. So just something to be mindful of. But this could also, like I say, be someone you used to be friends with. But once they show you their true colors, I feel like once you see an injustice or something that's just not fair or balanced, not what you deserve, it's really difficult or pretty much impossible to pretend like you don't know. You know, once you realize that, someone's there for you only if they don't have anything else better to do, and you're like, okay, so that's what I mean to you? Or you're always there for them, you drop everything and run whenever they need you, and then when you tell them you need them, they busy. And you're like, you're busy? I'm going through it. I'm always there for you, but you're busy. Okay, like, yeah, how do you move past that? How do you pretend like that person hasn't just shown you that you don't matter that much? Do you know what I'm saying? How do you make the same effort for this person moving forward? It's that kind of situation. And that for some of it today is a test of, what have you learned? Are you going to go back to this, type of situation? It could also be something recurring in a work dynamic, or maybe someone's trying to take advantage, right? And it's like, I've been here before. I know where this goes. I know how this ends. It ends with me being burned out or ill and having to find another job because they're going to let me go from this one because I can't work, because I don't know when to say no. So let me see if I can do it differently this time, right? And the outcome here, what today's about, we have the Teacher or the Hierophant. There is a commitment put in front of you, Pisces. Something serious, something long-term contract. And again, it could be contract of employment, it could be mortgage, it could be contract in terms of marriage, official paperwork, but it could also be, commitments and promises that we make to another person or to family or group or association. Okay. You got something to think about here. You got something to think about today. Yeah, Page of Cups. A sweet message, loving message from someone you used to speak to this person, you used to deal with this person, you used to see this person. Now, for others of you, this is a large corporation just now getting back to you. You may have already accepted another job because, they take a long time to process things. It could be government institution or a large corporation where there's systems and processes, and you may have interviewed with them months ago and you never heard back, so you had to take another job, right? And it could be that today they're getting back to you, so which one do you go with, right? It could be that kind of situation. Okay. I also see something that used to be off limits to you. Turns out now it's available. So I don't know if that's a job you didn't qualify for, benefits you didn't qualify for, a payout you didn't qualify for, support you didn't qualify for, or you're interested in someone that was already in a relationship and now you hear that they're single. They may be contacting you, telling you they're single. Okay. Let's see. I'm not getting anything shady up until this point, just that caution of someone trying to come back around after you've done a lot of growth. I feel like the growth you've had to do is because of how this person treated you and what you learned from that. And so that's your test. They will be coming back around after you've done this growth and glow up. And the caution is things haven't changed. Most likely. You'd need a personal reading to get specifics. All right, let's clarify for Pisces. What's this going on today for Pisces? What is this about? Give us more information. Current situation, 8 of Coins, Queen of Cups. So something new you're working on, something new you're going to be investing in. This could be an apprenticeship. This could be you moving up. You're going from the 7 to the 8 as a result of some sort of offer. Pisces, for some of you, this is a situation where you've been doing something as a hobby. And today someone's talking to you about, do you want to do this full time? Do you want to do this as your job? Do you want to do this as your business, as your way of making money? And that's a big decision you'll have to contemplate, because maybe you're going to have to be self-employed to do this, but you can absolutely do this. This is something that you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, you could be very successful with. Or they're telling you, I already have a business, come work for me. You know? I feel like you've been, and I see stuff like, you have a passion for building websites, but you just do it for fun. But maybe you made a website or two for this person who has their own business, or this representative of a company or something. And they're going, Pisces, you should really do this full time. You're really good at it. And you're like, yeah, whatever. And today there's a really serious conversation. It's like, Pisces, listen, there's a job opening up in our advertising department or our marketing department or our digital department or whatever. I want to put your name forward because you've been doing this already. And you're like, oh, well, that's a big decision. It would be a career change. But I have been doing this. And it's one of them, right? Two of Cups in terms of the challenge. Two of Swords. It's something you didn't think about. It's something you've never thought about. It's something you've never expected to have to decide on. And again, for some of you, this does talk about a no contact person, or just someone you haven't seen in a very long time. And I'm also seeing that scenario where something was off limits to you before, and it's opening up to you now. Justice on the mind. 6 of Wands, Pisces. Someone's coming to you and saying, Pisces, you're the one. You're the best one for this. You're the best candidate. You're doing it already. You know, some sort of acknowledgement, recognition. If you've been in your trial period or probationary period or something like that, right? This is where, Pisces, if you wanted to, you could work here. We want to make you permanent. What do you say, right? It could be just that. For those of you, you've been doing something as an apprentice or even as a volunteer, I feel, or something seasonal, part-time, a few hours here and there. You're just supporting, right? And someone's talking to you about an opportunity to make something permanent, to make something official, to make something full-time. If it's someone you've been dating or seeing, maybe not for too long, or, it's fairly recent, or maybe you haven't thought about your future with this person or whatever. You're just in the moment and enjoying yourself. This person could be, wanting to talk to you today of, okay, what's the future of this? And it may catch you by surprise. This may be a conversation that catches you by surprise. It's not bad. In the foundation, okay, 6 of Swords. For some of you, Pisces, this is someone, honestly, and the 2 of Pentacles, there's a decision you're going to have to contemplate here. Really take your time, do your pros and cons. It does involve a big change or a big adjustment, but it would be worth it. This is someone asking you to go on an adventure with them. Now again, on a day-to-day, this could literally be someone asking you to go for a drive with them, to go for a trip, to go for a staycation somewhere or a weekend thing somewhere. For others of you, this is someone asking you to go with them because they want to introduce you to someone. But I just see this energy with the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords here, where it's like someone is asking you to join them. Someone is asking you to join them in a car, on a bus, on a plane, working for the same company, you working for them or with them, you being with them, moving in with them, marrying them. I don't know. It's that kind of situation. But it's a matter of, will you join us, Pisces, on a more permanent basis, on an official basis? For others of you on a day-to-day, this could be where you're being either invited, someone's reaching out to you, or someone's replying or responding to your application, and you are invited to join a school, training program, development program, a corporation. You know what I mean? What's the Seven of Coins in the past here for Pisces? We have the Devil. Now, for some of you, Devil's not always bad. It's just full-on energy, right? It's a bit intense, it's a bit extreme. But for some of you, this is about where intense focus, discipline, and determination. So say you had a full-time job, and whatever this was, you did it on the side, or you did it at night, or and it was just like work for you. Like constantly, no breaks. But look, it's paying off, right? It's that energy. It's where you sacrificed everything else, put everything you had into this. That's the Devil as well, right? And it's paying off for you. It's that situation. For others, it's confirming that, again, someone in your past, in whatever capacity they were, whatever role they held in your life, really put you through the ringer and pushed you to growth, development, dig deep, learning your lessons, doing the work, dealing with, the trauma, whatever it is, yeah? And all this that's coming in, if it's a new person, if it's new abundance, if it's new blessing, it's payment, it's reward, right? For a job well done. And again, could also be, heads up, that person might be trying to circle back around. If it's the same person, or if it's the same type of person. Do you see what I'm saying? If you dealt with a narcissist that did this to you, you may hear from that very narcissist. Or it's a different person that's trying to talk to you, but you now recognize the signs of, oh, I see narcissist all over you. No, thank you. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? It's a bit of a test. So let's see what the Hierophant in the outcome. We have the Four of Swords with the Tower. Okay, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Sacred Feminine. But this is, you know what this is, Pisces? It's the end of you being dormant, you being stagnant, the energy around you being dormant and stagnant, you not being able to create something that lasts, right? And I feel like, truly, that was the right approach for you, Pisces, right? BALLS to the wall, F everything else, no excuse. I'm giving this my all. I'm giving this my best shot. No excuse, right? It was a bit extreme, but it paid off. Maybe that's what was needed in this situation. Clearly, it's paying off for you, right? But it was that approach that was needed. Either full commitment, full dedication. Yeah, I got a 9-to-5 jobs and family and pets and extended family to take care of. But if I only have an hour left in the day, I'm going to put my time in there. Work on that website. Work on that business. Work on that business plan. Work on that, course for my own personal development or for my professional development, right? This is like, maybe you only had 5 hours, 4 hours of rest every night, because the rest of it, you're, like I say, working, family, personal development, professional training, websites, building stuff for other people, creating content for you know what I'm saying? But you had the drive, you had the determination. When he said no excuse, no excuse. You had the days when you didn't want to get out of bed, and you did. You did anyway. No excuse. And it's paying off for you, Pisces. It really, really is. Okay? I love to see this. And the Empress is growth, expansion. It's Venus energy. Everything you touch blooms and blossoms. That's what's going to happen now, Pisces. What else? We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Coins and the Lovers. Okay? The end of worry. I also hear the end of you not feeling good enough. And you now making healthy choices. The Devil is in your past. The Lovers is in your future. Okay? The Lovers is the healthy version of the same energy that the Devil represents, and the Devil is the other extreme. Okay? So if this is you starting a new relationship, this is healthy. There are boundaries. You are validated. You are valued. Okay? There's respect. It's mutual. It's balanced. And it could be that, you've already met this person. So it's a choice, do I pursue the new person or go back to the old person? For others of you, you're going to meet this new person. They're hidden for now. You're going to meet this new person once you kind of pass the test with the past, where you're like, no, thank you. But it's up to you what you want to do. It's your decision, your lessons, okay, your life. But just to let you know, that may happen. In that way, that could be the timeline of it. For others of you, this is stepping into a new source of abundance in your life. It's health and abundance. Now, abundance means a lot of things, okay? But that's what you're doing at this time. Now we have the cosmic seed and the Ace of Cups. So the seed you planted and the sun, look at that. The seed you planted and nurtured, Empress, with healthy energy, healthy choices, yeah? Discipline, determination, love. It is now, and you watered it and nurtured it, it is now blossoming and completely transforming your life, your career, your relationships. This is really, really good. So whatever you've been working on, for some of you, you've been working really hard to try to get pregnant, okay? And you've been very healthy and you've been focused on doing all the right things, right? And that's what's happening for you. Congratulations. For others of you, this is definitely your love life that's going to be transforming. Like I say, you've already either already met someone new, maybe you've been seeing them for a time, maybe you weren't really, maybe in the past, you were very focused on where is this going, because you needed that confirmation of this is going somewhere, right? And with the work you've been doing, now you were able to just be in the moment and enjoy each other and get to know each other, not think too far ahead. So you may be caught by surprise when this person comes to you and talks about the future, right? I've been thinking about this. What do you think? Do you ever think of this? Do you ever think of us? Do you ever think of where this is going? Right? And again, it will be beautiful validation, confirmation, in a different way. It's a different way. You broke the pattern, right? For others of you, like I say, you will be tested with someone from your past trying to come back around. Nothing's changed with that person, okay? But do whatever you think is best. I will say that once you pass the test when it comes to that person, meaning it'll be different things for everybody, but once you pass the test when it comes to that person, okay, you have some sort of new source of love or new source of abundance that's going to come into your life because it will be your karmic reward, okay? Definitely seeing you being invited to join someone or to join something, whether that's job offer, join a club, membership, a school, whatever it is. It's really, really beautiful. Okay. Long-term commitment, long-term contract. Okay. It's really beautiful, Pisces. So you tell me what you got going on. Keep me posted. Let's see. What's the oracle advice for Pisces for today? Something you used to do for fun, you're now going to be making a lot of money off of it as your full-time job or your own business or doing that officially. And I feel like you'll be very surprised because it's one of them situations where it's like, I have no qualifications for this. I've been doing it for fun, but I have no, if someone's asking me for papers or if someone's asking me for certificates, I have none. I'm completely self-taught. I was just doing it for fun. And it's going to be one of them situations where they'll tell you that that's exactly what they're looking for. Don't worry, we can get you the qualifications. We can get you the official certificates later. We know you can do the work. We've either seen your portfolio, seen work you've done, someone told them about you and they've checked out your work or whatever products you created for that other person, right? And they're like, we know everything we need to know. Your work speaks for itself. Okay. Really, really cool. So we have detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Okay, so you're being asked to let go of something that's devil energy. So it's like, okay, that time of your life when you had to push, 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 when you had to sacrifice everything, when you had to completely give everything you had to this one thing, that's over. You can relax now. You can relax a little bit. You can breathe a little bit. Okay? But also it's time to release outdated beliefs and habits and maybe people, okay, that are part of the old way. Okay? And it's also telling you to keep an open mind. Like I say, there's something here with the Four Swords, the Tower, where it's like, I didn't even know that was a possibility. I didn't even know that was a possibility for me. And this is telling you, don't get stuck in the details of it. If an offer is presented to you and it's a contract, it's a paper, it's a commitment, it's in front of you, it's serious, right? If someone is telling you, Pisces, we want you here, don't argue with the person. That's what I want to say. Don't argue with the person. I'm not good enough for that. I don't have degrees. I don't have qualifications. I'm not ready for that. That's too much. I can't do that. Don't argue with the person. Okay? Don't push away the blessing, because I think that's a Pisces thing that we do. Our standards for ourselves are just impossible, aren't they? Right? So it's time to just kind of detach from that. Take a deep breath and say, thank you, I accept. And we have it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. You are ready, Pisces. It's time. It's time to go. It's time to get unstuck. It's time to make this shift. It's time to start this new path in your life that you've been consciously or subconsciously creating and manifesting and working towards, right? This is really cool. So get on the boat, Pisces. Get on the boat and join this person or this organization or whatever it is. Get on that boat, okay? Pisces, that's what I'm seeing. Really exciting reading here, so I'm looking forward to your comments. But I'll leave it there. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.